While humanity may be at the top of the food chain, we don't hold a candle to many of Earth's crazy creatures. From pathogen-detecting blood to immortality, these animals are incredibly important in the present, past, and future, even though you've probably never even heard of them before. Welcome to Top 10 Event YouTube channel. Subscribe, like and bell the notification button to get new videos more times a week. Top very important animals you've never seen and heard of. Number 8. Horseshoe crabs. Horseshoe crabs may not be the cutest crustaceans out there with their long tails, incredibly thick shells, and very spindly legs. Horseshoe crabs are proof it's what's on the inside that counts. Their blue blood fetches a pretty penny. Hundreds of thousands of horseshoe crabs are caught and bled every year in the US. Blood collected from horseshoe crabs goes for $15,000 a quart. The sky-high prices are due to the specialized immune cells found in the blue blood, which medical researchers use to help identify dangerous infections and bacteria such as E. coli in things like insulin and on tools like scalpels. Number 7. Tardigrades. Unlike the horseshoe crab, the humble and microscopic tardigrade is freaking cute. The tardigrade's bear-like appearance led to the nickname water bear, but that's not what makes them so important to humans. Tardigrades can survive all sorts of extreme conditions, from ultra-sub-zero temperatures approaching absolute zero, which is the coldest temperature we can measure, to the heat of Japanese hot springs. In addition to all of that, tardigrades can survive without water for years. His extreme survivability may hold the secrets to long-term space travel. Number 6. Turritopsis donii, immortal jellyfish. The Turritopsis donii is better known as the immortal jellyfish, and that's no exaggeration. The immortal jelly continually reincarnates, reverting to a polyp state whenever it's sick, old, or gets injured. These polyps are genetically identical clones of the jellyfish that created them. The polyps attach to the sea floor, and then start the maturation process all over again. This cycle of genetically identical clones as a way to turn back the clock could eventually lead to immortal humans, if scientists ever figure out how to copy the jellyfish. Number 5. Axolital. Axolotls are an increasingly rare species of amphibian, related to salamanders found in Mexico. These adorable little monsters have two unique traits beyond their tentacled faces. Axolotls can regrow limbs, and can take transplants of many organs including eyes, from any host, without the need for anti-rejection drugs. When a human requires an organ transplant, not just any old organ will do. It must be from a compatible donor. Instead of waiting for compatible donors or expensive prosthetics, humans could just regrow whatever they needed. Number 4. Naked mole rats. Naked mole rats are found in underground colonies in various parts of eastern Africa. While their unique and somewhat unsettling appearance makes them memorable, naked mole rats are practically superpowered. Naked mole rats have shown an amazing resistance to cancerous tumors, the ability to survive without oxygen for almost 20 minutes, and kept in captivity. Naked mole rats have been seen to live up to 31 years. Much like the immortal jellyfish, the naked mole rat may one day hold the secret to improved longevity in humans and even a cure for cancer. Number 3. Lac bug. Shellac is a refined version of the resin known as lac that is excreted by the carrier lacquer, an insect native to Asia, more commonly called the lac bug. It's sold and stored as dried chips, but then can be dissolved in alcohol for various purposes. In the early 20th century, shellac was used in a massive variety of applications primarily related to wood finishing. Shellac was also heavily used by the record industry. It's been estimated that in the 1930s nearly half of all records were made of shellac. Number 2. Mimic octopus. Many different species of octopus can change their colors to camouflage themselves, but one of the rarest, the mimic octopus, can not only change the color, texture, and shape of its skin, but even its movements and behavior to impersonate and mimic other creatures, such as the flounder and lionfish. The mimic octopus was first discovered less than 30 years ago in 1998 off the coast of Indonesia, and was the first documented species of octopus to mimic the behavior of other species for various purposes. Number 1. Sea coral. Contrary to popular belief, coral are animals, not plants, found in warm tropical waters. With rising ocean temperatures and pollution around the globe, sea coral populations are rapidly shrinking. These colorful invertebrates play a valuable role in human bone grafts. Even as recently as the 1980s, bone grafts were a very traumatic procedure, requiring donor bone from other parts of the body such as the ribs or skull. However, there's only so much bone to donate in one body, so for patients needing significant grafts, cadavers were often used as donors instead.